Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another player review with me, Boy FIFA on a HD, where we will be taking a look at the 88 rated team of the season so far, Henderson. Now before we do, as always, if you enjoy the video, hit that like button and the subscribers, that will really help me out. And if you have any questions at all about this team, the card, anything in FIFA 20 at all, ask away in the comments, as I love answering what you guys have to say. So, we've seen the team that we've used him in. Now we're going to jump into his in-game stats, which are obviously basically his base card stats. But he's a really solid goalkeeper, and one that you can pick up for dirt cheap. I picked him up for around 40k, which I think is a bargain for a team of the season card. 88 rated from the Premier League. I think that's really good. And when you look at his stats, it definitely suggests that you have a really solid player here. His diving is good, handling is really solid as well, kicking, reflexes, and his speed is pretty decent. Good positioning. He's just a well-rounded goalkeeper. His trait-wise, he does have the long throw trait, which I like. He is a bit cautious with crosses, which can be a blessing and a curse at the same time. And he also saves with his feet a lot, which again can be problematic, but also really good for when he does rush out and make himself big. So it's in the attribute, guys. Let's jump into some in-game footage and hear what I thought about him. So my feelings on the 88 rated Henderson were that he was solid enough. You know, this guy is well priced, very cheap, especially for a brand new team of the season card. You know, really great card design, solid league, great nation, easy to fit into your team, and will definitely do you a job. The only thing I noticed with him was that he had moments where he was superb, but also moments where you really expected more from an 88 rated goalkeeper. You know, even if you were just using an 86 to 88 rated gold goalkeeper, whether it's Alisson or Black, etc., anyone like that, you know, in that sort of bracket, you know, normal gold card, you know, 86 to 89, that sort of level, you would expect them to be very overpowered and make a lot of good saves. And that's what I expected as a minimum from this card, to be honest. He falls into that bracket, you know, he's 88 rated, he's got some really good stats. But I just found him to be a little bit hit and miss. Some games he was absolutely superb. Others, the ball just seemed to go through him. It didn't matter where they were shooting, how hard they were shooting, it just either trickled in, it would go past him. He would just almost might as well not be there at times, and that was really frustrating. But when he was on it, he was superb. And overall for me, I was a little bit disappointed. I expected more from him, and I suppose that's why he is so cheap overall. He is not going to be the saviour of your team in Weekend League. I would not use him for that. I don't think he's quite good enough, unfortunately. But if you're just having to mess around and you want to add a great team of the season card into your team that will still do you a job and still be, you know, reliable enough, and you don't want to spend too much money, then yes, he's a great pick for that reason. You know, he's a good, affordable team of the season card that you can get into your squad very easily. But for me, he's not that high level. He's not that elite sort of player status that I would be going out and using in Weekend League. So for me, he's not as good as you might think he is. He does have some clangers in there, and he can really be unreliable at times. But on occasion, he will be absolutely superb. So very hit and miss, and one that I would probably avoid if I'm being honest. So I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and peace.